Oh, hi guys. Perfect. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know what you're thinking, especially if you're new here. You're thinking, why does she look so rough? Why does she look so rough? Let me tell you, today we are going to be doing the first real life, realistic, mum-friendly makeup tutorial. If my neighbour was shut up with the strimmer. I don't know about you, but I feel like I come on YouTube, I watch these tutorials, they don't seem realistic to me. They don't seem relatable to me and my life. And I feel like I could spend all day trying to recreate these makeup tutorials that I see, and I just don't have what it takes. So today I'm going to be doing a realistic makeup tutorial for real life human beings like me. This is just your average everyday makeup tutorial. You're going to work, you're going on the school run, you're going for a day out with the kids, you've got 5 minutes. This is what we're talking about. This is what I'm going to be sharing with you today. My routine, my realistic real life routine, if you will. So let's get started. Now, the first thing you will know if you've been on YouTube before is you cannot look beautiful without a ring light. Not everybody has a ring light, especially if you're not a YouTuber, but I mean most people are these days. But if you are one of the 3 people left to join YouTube, you probably don't have a ring light. You're probably thinking, how am I going to look beautiful without a ring light? So what you want to do is take your phone and just turn your torch on. Everyone's got a torch on their phone, and you're just going to hold it like this for the rest of the day. Everyone will just think you're on your speakerphone, and you just go around like this with the torch pointing directly at your face, and it's exactly the same. You're welcome. Now, the other thing you've probably realised is that lots of YouTubers have these nice smoothing filters on their camera. I don't have one of those. It's probably like too expensive to be on my camera. I don't even know how you get it on there. But what you can do to mimic that blurring, smoothing effect is you just ask everybody to squint. Do it now, do it with me. I look better, don't I? Your third option is to ask everybody who wears glasses to take their glasses off and give them to the people who don't wear glasses, and again, problem solved. Now, before we start putting makeup on, it's extremely important that you have your breakfast. I've got some porridge and your coffee with you, because in the normal world you don't get a chance to just do your makeup. Are you crazy? You have to eat your breakfast, drink your coffee and do your makeup at the same time, all while a herd of gibbons runs around your bedroom. If you're, I don't know if that's just me, but either way, you've got to eat your breakfast, you've got to drink your coffee, because now is your only chance. If you don't do that while you're doing your makeup, you aren't going to get to eat today, okay? So what I like to do is a spoonful of porridge, a mouthful of coffee, one bit of makeup, and you just repeat that. Oh, mother. Oh. What? Are they not in the cupboard? Oh, yeah. Right, now, first things first, you may have noticed that my hair is just currently willy-nilly about the place. So what we want to do, we're in a hurry, we're in a rush, we're busy people. We've got to do a messy bun. It's supposed to be the world's quickest and easiest hairstyle, especially for working, busy people, mothers, people who just have a lot going on. It's a messy bun all the way. You know this because there are 4,000 million billion messy bun tutorials on YouTube. What you may have noticed is that all of these people will call it quick, easy, 5-minute messy bun tutorial. That's what it's designed for. It's designed for us. What you'll also have noticed, if you've ever actually tried to follow one of these tutorials, these people who have messy buns that look like this, they are liars. They are liars and they are witches, or they are both. That is a lie. You can follow all of these steps. I've watched 459 of these messy bun tutorials. Just know that your messy bun will not look like this, no matter how much you follow the steps. So I'm going to show you how to make a real life messy bun. Step 1, an absolute ton of dry shampoo, because if you are a normal human person, your hair is going to be greasy as hell. It's going to have at least 4 days of grease up in there. It might even have some food. It probably is going to have some kind of paint or glue mix. So what you want to do is take your dry shampoo and spray the crap out of your hair. Okay. Rub it all in, but not too much. You only want to rub it in so that you leave a little bit of grey there, because otherwise how's anyone going to know that you washed your hair? I don't know where the shoe is. I don't know where it is. I don't know, I haven't seen it. I'm trying to eat my breakfast, drink my coffee and do my makeup. Oh. So now you're ready for your messy bun, and remember, we're not aiming to make it look like the messy bun tutorials. Ours is going to look a little bit different, but that's okay because this is a real actual messy bun. Alright, this is what it's supposed to look like, and it's supposed to literally take you 10 seconds, so count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've done it in 7. Looks like that. That's what yours is going to look like, okay? It's going to be a bit wobbly, but it's alright. It looks exactly how it's meant to look. That's a normal person's messy bun, okay? Adjust your expectations and we'll all be fine. So now, what you want to do is take your primer, and then remember how we all used to do our makeup without primer for like the last 30 years, and so we probably don't need it and we'll just put it away. It's just going to save us time. So you want to move on to foundation, and here's the point when you realise your sponge is absolutely minging and it's dry and the sink is like all the way in another room. So you're just going to use it dry, because who honestly can be bothered to get up and go and wet their sponge? We don't have time for that, we're busy people, I've told you. So you're just going to dab that in with your rock hard filthy sponge, and it will feel a bit like a rock pounding into your face, but that's okay, that's how it's meant to feel. I don't know who invents like a makeup application tool that requires you to go into a whole other room just in order to be able to use it. That's just lazy thinking. Like, why should I have to do the work? I've bought the tool. Like, unless you're going to come to my house and wet it for me, I don't feel like you've properly done your job. So now what you want to do is make sure your eyelids aren't showing any signs of life. You don't want any human looking eyelids, no veins, no redness. It's not allowed. You've got to cover it all up. Make sure you can't see any signs of aging, any signs of life, because we've got to catfish people on the daily. You don't want to look anything like what you actually look like. You've got to make sure that you look as different to yourself as possible. You don't even want to look related. So at this point, you're probably going to start thinking, I'd like to do a winged liner. It's going to be quick and easy. I don't have to do shadow. I can just do those beautiful winged liner and nothing else, and it will look absolutely stunning. So you want to take your mirror and you're going to get your winged liner, and then you're going to take off the cap. Hang on, this is the trickiest part. Take off the cap and you're ready to go, and you take your mirror and you just want to go like along the lash line, ready to place it, and then you're going to say, hang on, am I a makeup artist? No. Have I ever successfully done a winged liner before? No. Have I got an hour to take off the bit that I've actually managed to do so far and redo it again when I inevitably completely mess this up? No. So then what you're going to do is you're just going to put the lid back on and not bother. Okay, so we're doing really good, guys. We are doing good. The most important bit now is to draw on some eyebrows, because if, like me, you lived during the 90s and you went to school and things, you won't have any, because we all shaved them all off or plucked them until you could hardly see them. And then it got to like 2010 and everyone told us that that was wrong, and I don't understand, because they weren't even there, so who are they to judge? But now we've got to make them all look fluffy and like healthy, actual hairy brows, and we haven't got that option because ours are gone. Like, what do you want us to do? I haven't really seen any eyebrow extensions on the market. So you just want to brush them through, and this has got to be your priority because you can't go out in public hairless. People will ask questions. Now, you may have seen your favourite beauty guru doing like 400 different steps and like 10 different products, but all you really need to do is just draw a line around them. That's it, and then you're just going to paint some hairs on at the beginning. We don't need to overcomplicate things, we've got enough shit going on. And again, what you want to realise is that yours are going to look shit, and it's fine because everybody's really looks shit in real life. Unless you're like 14 and an expert on TikTok, your eyebrows are going to look shit and it's all fine. Because in the 90s, our brows were banging. And those people weren't even born, so what do they know? What's that noise? What's that noise? And there you have it. This is probably all you've got time to do today. So now you just have to go to work looking like that character out of American Horror Story with some brows on and basically nothing else because you've run out of time and you haven't even finished your breakfast and my coffee's now gone cold. So here we are, people, looking slightly worse than how we started, and that's alright, honestly. We spent, you know, 20 minutes making an effort, and really what more can anyone ask for us these days? I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed this extremely in-depth and realistic makeup tutorial. Some of the key takeaways are, get your shoes on! Yeah, so see you in the next one. Bye for now. Oh!